What's going on, guys? It's Pa from Sneaker Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Nike Air Huarache Run Special Edition Afro Punk pack colorway in this red, gold, obsidian. That's what it says on the box. Obsidian, which is kind of this navy, kind of blue finish on the surface of the upper. And this is a very interesting sneaker in my opinion. One of my favorites that I think I've ever gotten. Simply based on the colorway and the quality of these. It's very, very underrated. It's kind of gone under the radar as far as limited edition releases go. These were on sale in Antigua in St. John's. Well, I wouldn't really call it a sale because it is quite expensive. I did have to pay over retail for these, as it is a limited edition release, and also Antigua is quite expensive, as I've already previously mentioned. And I picked these up for about $140 US, even though the original Huarache retail is about 110 euros, which works out to be about $120 US. So I paid about $20 over retail for these, which I don't think is too bad considering the quality of these. Now, if you're interested in a pair for yourself, there are websites. I'll leave a link in the description to websites such as stocks.com and Goat, which are very trusted resellers for sneakers. If you really want to get a pair, or for that matter any other pair, I would seriously recommend them if you were trying to buy sneakers online, because they're very good and reliable sites, and the prices aren't too bad either. So if you want to learn more about these, stick around and watch the entire video, and let's get right into the review of the Nike Huarache SE Afro Punk pack. So starting off with the colorway, you have an obsidian upper, which is kind of a dark blue, as well as a red embossed Huarache logo, painted, well, it's not painted, it's kind of more stitched as gold at the front, which I think looks really, really clean, really good quality. You have kind of a stitched rainbow pattern down the center of the shoe, which I don't think looks great, but it's fine, like it's only a minor touch. You have this traditional navy blue rubber kind of element around the back of it, around the back, which kind of acts as a support element around this neoprene extension piece at the back, which kind of acts as a bit of a barrier or protection for the back of your foot in case someone steps on it. You have this white EVA midsole, which I think looks really good with the navy, and you have a gum brown sole, which I think just oozes quality in my opinion. I don't know about you, but when I see gum sole on a shoe, I immediately think quality. But that's just me. And then you have a gold, you have your gold Nike branding on the back with kind of brownish gold stitching at the back on the neoprene pieces. So in regard to colorway, very happy with these. It's probably the reason why I picked these up. On normal circumstances, I wouldn't really pick up Huaraches, simply because I don't think a lot of the colorways are generally any good. But these, now I have to say, I actually like these. Some people, I wouldn't say, are a huge fan of these. You either love it or you hate it. But I personally love it, and that's why I picked it out. And as I said, this was a limited edition release, which no one really noticed. It's very, very underrated considering the quality of the shoe. It's insane, like. But anyway, let's get into the materials that they've used on this shoe. So starting off with the upper, you get a full denim upper, which is very, very nice quality denim. It's one of the nicest quality denim that I've ever seen. It looks very decent on the shoe. That's why this colour is now known as obsidian. You then have this navy kind of neoprene piece at the front with perforations to allow your feet to breathe. The rainbow pattern on the stitch embroidering on the tongue. You have the embroidered huarache logo on the front with a neoprene tongue, and you also have a rubber element at the back to add for a bit of stability and to stop your foot moving around. You have a really nice soft foam liner at the back, which kind of adds protection for your feet. And there's also this extension piece at the back, protected by this rubber Nike branded rubber. You then have around the lateral and medial side of the shoe, you have kind of stitched suede and leather embroidered. I think it looks absolutely incredible. It just really, it's a superb quality shoe in my opinion. One of the best I've seen for a while now. You then have this EVA traditional huarache midsole, which they've been using for years, and I can honestly say that they are the most comfortable Nike Airs that I've personally ever worn in my life, which is saying a lot. I've worn Air Max 90s, Ultra Essentials, Air Max 95s, Air Max 97s. I've worn the Air Max Absolute Zeros, LD Zeros. I've worn pretty much any Air Max that you can think of, and with all those traditional bubble technologies, and none of them come close to the softness and plushness of this EVA foam, basic EVA foam midsole, which is it's kind of incredible. It kind of reminds me of the Adidas Ultra Boost. While not as premium, it still maintains that kind of rigidity, structure, and general soft cushion feel you would expect from a running shoe. As these are quite expensive, even though it does say Run Special Edition on the box, I wouldn't really recommend running in these, considering you've paid well over retail for these. And yeah, I don't know why you would want to run in them, because they look really good for casual wear, they look really good for lifestyle wear, depending on what your opinion is on huaraches. And at the bottom you have this rubber gum sole at the bottom, which is kind of brown. You have your Nike Air branding in white in the middle, with kind of perforations through the gum midsole, just kind of for decoration. And yeah, that's about it on the Nike Huarache SE Afro Punk pack. In regards to the name, I literally have no idea why they called it that. I guess it just looks a bit different, I guess. So I don't like wearing the same colorways and shoes that everyone else has. I don't know about you, but you guys, but that's just the way it is for me. So that concludes the review on the Air Huarache Ultra SE Afro Punk, and I'll see you guys next time.